Okay, now basically this is the example that I previously used, right? Now I can basically ask you to one more. I can ask you one more. I can ask you one more. The question. So this is the. So we know that our custom subnetMask is 252, right? And then 252, so it means x is a 6 and y is a 2, right? Then I can ask you the following question. What is the range of, let's say, second subnet? Meaning, what is the the range? What is like a network address? Network address of the second subnet, and what is the broadcast address of the second subnet? So this is like a range. Okay, so what is the range of the second subnet? So there is a couple of ways you can find, right? Because we already have this information. The first thing is, without this, you cannot really find anything further. So assuming that you solve this, and then you have all this information, especially x is a 6 and y is a 2, and then you have 252 for your custom subnetMask. Okay, then what we can do is we can write we can actually draw the IP address space. So basically we have what, 212.1.2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? And then your subnet mask, your default subnet mask is 255.255.255, right? So the first thing that I'm going to, since it's class C, I'm going to draw the line here. So since this is my default subnet mask, I'm going to draw the first line, right? And then you know that its x is 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I'm going to draw another line. So this is my custom subnet mask now. Right, and this is my host portion, and y is 2, so 1 and 2. So this is my custom subnet mask. So I know that I have 64 subnets, so I need to draw 64 blocks, right? But since I'm asking you to the range of the second subnet, I don't have to draw all the 64 subnets. I'm going to probably draw the first 2 subnets. So somewhere here I'm going to have my first subnet number 1, and somewhere here I'm going to have my second subnet. And this is going to be my third subnet. So obviously for the first the network address is going to be same, right? I have a same network address. And then my first subnet is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then this is same. And then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's my first subnet. And my second subnet is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, right? Of course, this is going to be all same. And then my third subnet, the portion, right, is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Then it's going to be same. Now, the network address for the first subnet, my network address, my first subnet is 0, 0. So obviously it's 212.1.2.0. And then the broadcast address for the first subnet is 1, 1. So if you convert this, then 212.1.2.3. Basically y is a 2, right? So you only have a 2 IP address, which is 000110. So another y is a 2, so we have a 2 usable host IP address. So this one is 212.1.2.1, and then this is 2.2. And then network address of the second subnet, network address second subnet is 00, right? Which is 212.1.2.4, right? And the broadcast address of the second subnet is 1, 1. So host portion is all 1. The network address host portion is all 0. Which is 212.1.2. So this is what, 1, 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So the answer is the range of the second subnet is 212.1.2.4 through 212.1.2.7. So answer is basically 212.1.2.4 through 212.2.1.2.7. So that's the range of IP address, for the second subnet. Okay. Of course, there's an easy way. You don't have to really draw this block diagram. Why? Because I told you the formula, right? The formula says you always have a 256 minus, right? Minus the last octet, the value of the last octet in your custom subnet mask. So this is the previous calculation, right? Your custom subnet mask is what? 252. 252. So if you use the formula 256 minus what? 252, right? Is what? 4. So you know that it's my network, so block size of my each subnet is what? 4. That's the block size, right? And then you know that the network address always start with a multitude, in like a multitude of 4. So multitude of 4 means 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20, and etc. Right? So you know that it's starting from the 0, so that's why you have 212.1.2.0. And then you can find the network address of the second subnet mask, which is 4. And then you can find the network address of the third subnet, which is 8. So for this, it's going to be 212.1.2.8. Right? So basically, you can easily find the broadcast address of the second subnet because what? 8 minus 1, you have 7. So this is broadcast address of the second subnet. So using this formula, you can quickly find the network address of each subnet, right? And the broadcast address of, let's say, first subnet is network address of the second subnet minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is a 3, and 8 minus 1 is a 7, and these are the broadcast address, right? So you can, using this formula, you can quickly find the range of second subnet, right? Range of IP address, for the second subnet. Okay, so this is like a useful formula to remember. Okay, so let me end my lecture here. Okay, first, before this is what? This is the range of IP address for the second subnet. Right? So basically this is what? This is network address and then this is broadcast address of the second subnet. Okay, so let me end my lecture here.